Let's check it out. Let's see what's in there. I think I actually do own some of the Game Awards nominees for tonight, but mm, I got Tears of the Kingdom. I own Mortal Kombat 1 on PC, so got that. Got this. I've heard of Fortnite MK1. Keep in mind, this is 40% off. It's still $41. It's fucking crazy. I mean, that's fair. It's whatever. It's a newish game. It's just showing it as being 41% off. I would expect it to be like 30-ish something. But no, because it's a 69.99 game, even on Switch. Illusion Island I had on my wish list. If it's still there. I think I took it off once I found out that there's no combat, which is kind of okay. It just seems like you want to be able to jump on something at least. Um, I'm mixed in the Fire Emblem games. I know I'll never finish any of them, so I just didn't even bother with this one. I haven't played most of them honestly. I got into Awakening, really into Awakening, and I didn't finish that. So Pikmin 4. I don't really know much about the Pikmin series. Sonic Superstars. I mean, I got Super Mario Wonder. That's what everybody says is the biggest problem with this game. Yeah, Super Mario Wonder came out at around the same time. Um, and if Sonic Superstars came out first, they probably would have been like, man, platformers are great. And then Super Mario Wonder would have come out, and people were like, wow, this is like the best one yet. But putting this out afterwards, big mistake, I think. EA Sports FC 24. This is the first FIFA without the FIFA license. Advanced Wars 1 and 2. I don't think I ever had this on my wish list. I might have at one point. This was going to come out like a year ago or something, and it got canceled because of the war in Ukraine. Dave the Diver. I hear great things, but I don't know much about it because I haven't watched videos on it or anything. Cocoon, I own. I streamed this recently. Um, I think I streamed it. Maybe I was just playing it on my own. I could have just been laying in bed playing it. This seems okay. I think it's from the people that made Limbo and Inside, but it's not like that. Space for the Unbound. This has been really cool so far, but I haven't seen much of it. There's Vinba. I don't know anything about this. Chance of Sinar sounds cool. It's a like language adventure game. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. I got the first one on PC, which is I got it on PC because I was like, well, this is going to be the best looking version of it. But I wish I bought the first one on Switch because it's the kind of game I think I would like to play on the go. Um, my one complaint about it is it's so I usually complain about rubber banding. I think this game does the opposite where it's too fucking hard. Like if you mess up, you can get these crazy leads, but you can also mess up and then be super far behind and never be able to catch up again. Apex Legends, I mean, classic No Man's Sky. It's been through a lot, but yeah. You hear Dredge is good. God of Rock, I don't believe this being a fucking nominee. I hear mixed things about it. It's like a rhythm RPG, I think. All Star Brawl 2. Didn't play the first one. And Sea of Stars is another game I've been keeping an eye on. I've been looking for a good sale. But it's hard because I have that Chained Echoes game. Anyway, it's just checking this out a second ago, but we'll go with this. I know. I've never gotten all the far in Okami. Bought it multiple times. I mean, I have it on Switch, obviously. I think I have it on PC. I had it on PS2 or something. Was it GameCube? I think it was PS2. I don't remember. Um, Maybe it was GameCube. I don't know. All right.
Marvelous.
Wonderful. Engine software. It's like calling you make a car and you call it the truck car. If I win, will you do it with me? I don't like. I had this game on Wii, but I don't know. I There's something about playing games on Wii. I think at the same time I was playing stuff on 360. And the Wii was hard for me to get to play games on for like extended periods of time. If it wasn't like an arcadey or a light gun game or something, like if it was a game like this, I'd play it, be like, man, this is really cool, especially, you know, with some of the features they had, like charging the beam saber. But then I would Critical beginners, many strong men. I just kind of tap out.
Shh. 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 Shh.
Video games. I wish I had
I know a lot of gamers out there don't have much patience. At least that's what Bishop, the dude at
Deadly
the video
Premonition.
store, said. So I'm at the register, then I realized I got no money. I was seriously
got
broke.
that Chemade.
Why? Because I met this smoking hot
Like
chick
$1.50
last night at the
Walgreens.
deathmatch bar. Man, she smelled good. So being the gentleman I am, I bought her a drink. Anywho, I decided to get a job. The gig? Assassinate the Drifter. So I went where I was supposed to and waited for the guy to show up. And there he was. This cat, well-dressed, cool, couldn't tell if he was the shit or just plain old shit. Yeah, so he's styling, fast, aggressive, and packing heat. Bada bing. Or at least it was supposed to be. Till she showed up. Her name? Sylvia Crystal, an agent with this whatchamacallit association.
Congratulations. You are certified as the 11th best hitman. How about getting rid of the 10 killers above you and aim for the top?
I want to be #1. How's that? Short and simple enough for you? It's gonna be a long, hard road. But who knows? Could kick ass. Could be dangerous. Could totally suck.
I had a friend.
What do you say, bro?
Friends who
Join me.
cosplayed
Let's see how far we can take this.
as him
And for you there
the
holding
girl.
the controller right now, just press the A button. Let the bloodshed begin.
It's just like real life.
Fuckhead! Yo, help me out here. Where's this death metal dude? Bad answer.
It's game time.
Sure.
You're so lame.
Beam Katana. Swing the right Joy-Con in the direction shown by the arrow. Oh, I think the game thinks I'm playing with. I get it. I get it. I get it. It thinks I'm playing with, like, with this. Fuck, man. Guess that does make sense. I'm gonna swipe. Gauge on the right side of the screen is the Beam Katana's battery power. Oh my goodness. Each attack made with the beam katana will drain some of its battery. You will not be able to use the beam katana once its batteries run out. Now recharge your beam katana. Press the L button to go into charge mode. Swing the right Joy-Con from left to right as fast as you can to charge the beam katana. Swing the right Joy-Con to total. Okay. Great.
There he is! Over here!
Oh man, why is this guy?
You're a joke!
The Joy-Con, man, every time I use it, I'm just like, this thing is never as good as the Wii Remote was in terms of like protection. Alright, let's see. I guess that's it for the tutorial. Maybe not. Oh boy. You can see him like freaking out with the sword.
He's over here!
We're good. Figure this out. You're gonna have to hold it like this to get the. Man. Some of these aren't cooperating. I don't know what down is. Is down this or is down like this? I don't know. You like recalibrate the Joy-Con, but I don't know how.
Hey, he's over here! Die! You're a joke!
I'll miss you up good.
Die! You're a joke!
Oh boy.
Yeah!
dying here, man. Must move faster. My Y button on this controller is like fucked up. Should get another Joy-Con at some point.
Sweet. Sweet.
I'll miss you up good.
Oh no. Back goes.
Die!
They might as well put out fucking like Remember Mad Max?
You're a Hey, he's over here! This is the end!
There he is!
You're a joke!
There he is! Good.
What a pain! Die!
Alright. Now is not the time to stand. I'm too tired to play this. It's weird because it's not like it's a fucking boring game. It's just like... This is pretty mindless. It's pretty mindless. I'm already tired. I'm just like, this is making me more time. So let's see. Let's switch. Come back to this later. No, Kami's not gonna do much better than I got GTA 3. Yeah. Yeah. My hands are all messed up, so you're gonna have to drive, brother. This shit's from like fucking 2001, right? 2002? I mean, the original one. It was like an early It's weird that was an early PS2 game. But it was. It came out around the same time as Final Fantasy X, I believe. Yeah, I think it's alright. It's weird. It's like, cause my stance is like, out of all of them, the game that appeals to me the most technically is GTA Vice City. So going back to Miami under any context is already like cool. But the thing is that the only game in the series I've actually finished is 4. But it was something about the game being like, you know, it had its moments, but it was like San Andreas had a lot of wacky stuff that kind of turned me off of it. 4 was a bit more grounded, and then 5 was like, I didn't really care for the entire like 3 playable characters, and I didn't really want to play as any of them. Maybe what's his name, Franklin? Was the bins. So I don't know. It's like when I saw the trailers, like, man, this looks like a cool game. It's gonna make so much money, but at the same time, I was like, it's not really. Like, I'm not one of the people that's like, oh man, I can't wait for 2025 so I can get my hands on this. Also, GTA, I think they announced officially that it's not going to be coming out on PC like right away, and I don't have a console to play it on, so it's even less of a reason for me to be like, ah, yes, can't wait. I bought this on day one, this trilogy, because I was like, man, I can play GTA on the go, and it's not the phone version. Oh man, yeah, I want to go back to Vice City. Like every time they talked about. Oh no, I mean whatever. I like getting questionable games on day one because there's something about seeing like when something comes together really well, that's cool. But I like seeing like all the warts of like, oh man, we're gonna put out this game's gonna be awesome, and then you get it and you're like, well, it seems like I can walk through the walls. Hang on. Hey, what's up? I just like I've never been it's weird because I'm 36 now. When I got my first job, at the beginning I wasn't really crazy about doing it, but there was a point in time, I would say like when the 360 came out, there were a lot of midnight releases and I used to go to them just to be there because it was fun being at those events. And back then, as weird as it is to say, a lot of the games would launch and they'd be kind of safe. You know, like you would get like, maybe you get Street Fighter 4 at launch and they do a midnight release for it, but like it's still playable. Like nowadays, you get some games, like I remember when Mortal Kombat 10 came out on PC, you couldn't play it because they had released the game wrong and they released it on like a Friday or something. So they were like out of the office for the weekend. So for the weekend, they had decided they were going to split the game up so you'd be able to download the game and play it as it downloaded. Well, they didn't. They released, let's say they split into 20 content packs. They released the first content pack, which was like snow level with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So you turn the game on and you're like, all right, cool. The rest is downloading in the background. Turns out they didn't set the other download, like the other files to download. So you couldn't do anything. And at that point, they're like, well, shit, what do we do? So I think they activated some stuff and they would delete files and then have you re-download the entire game. And it was a mess for a long time. I think that stuff is fun. Sometimes I think that stuff is more fun than like playing the full good game, like once the game is done. No Man's Sky was there. I think it was like day 1 or week 1 or something. And I thought the game was really cool. I get it. Like it wasn't what everybody thought it was going to be, but at the same time, like I just thought it was kind of neat, you know? The ability to go to different planets even if there's nothing much on them, just to see them. And people were like, oh man, it's just the same monster over and over. I was like, yeah, but that's still kind of cool.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl.
No Man's Sky nowadays, people love it.
Small time.
They've added a lot. I feel like what they did is they took all the systems that were in the base game, and then they, instead of like say, before they would be like, oh, you need to refine sodium. Now it's like you gotta go find a thing and you have to figure out a way to convert this into something else, and you have to build this thing to switch this into this, and that's how you make sodium. And you take that sodium, you put it in something else, and you combine it with another thing, and like you're doing the same steps, but it's more complicated. So it gives people the feeling like I'm doing more than I was before. Yeah, there's that too. But then again, they also have that problem like, oh, you can't see other people, so it would be cool to be, you know, name a planet and invite a friend to a session at the time. Be like, oh man, check out this. Oh wow, it's a planet named Billy. But
some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion
yeah,
that followed the initial attack, Revelations as
Like
to the
multiplayer's there.
professionalism of the
I
attack
tried it,
struck
you know, the
police
day they
hours
added multiplayer
afterward,
in, and I
when
thought that was super
identification of the
cool. And
missing
I remember
funds were further hampered
being
by an
excited,
attack by computer
and I distinctly
hackers
remember,
on
you
police
know,
headquarter databases.
inviting some
With the
people. They
Porter
saw me
Tunnel
playing, like,
project
oh man,
falling
can I join your
behind
servers? Like, yeah.
schedule, this
And then one of the
disaster
guys was
was
just
Portland
complaining the whole
isolated from
time
the rest of
about
the
like,
city.
you're not really doing anything, whatever. I was like, I'm having fun. I don't care. It's, you know, sometimes people aren't gonna have the same taste. At the time, that kind of bothered me. It wasn't even that like him having a different taste. It was just like me liking the thing for some reason upset this person. Man.
Aye, get lost.
There's a lot of games that I think fit into that category. Like, I have a soft spot for Dead by Daylight, and there are people that absolutely hate Dead by Daylight. I get it. I only like it at the beginning ranks. Like, once you start moving up in the tiers, I'll just wait for a season reset. Yeah, I don't know. Don't really. I think I played as like the Trapper, as the, you know, the default killers. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's fun. It's like, yes, maybe all you do is start generators to escape. You know, it becomes the weird pallet loops and stuff still. But, well, it's still neat. There's fog. The fact that they made a change with this game, which is that they made the visibility too good, was really funny. Like, when people complain about San Andreas, again, San Andreas I'm not a big fan of, but people complain about, like, you could see everything, like you could climb one spot and then look out and you could literally see the entire, like, map because they didn't have any fog. Made you realize how small the game was. I need to go check out Dead by Daylight. Again, since they added in Chucky, I have I got the mobile version. That's my current, like, if I want to check this out, I'll just hop on here. Maybe I think it's on GeForce Now. But doing, you know, repairing generators on GeForce Now sounds like a fucking nightmare. You're doing a QTE on a streaming service, on, in my case, on a phone. I could play it on my PC and it'll probably be fine. But, yeah. Grab this baseball bat. I couldn't figure out when the time period was for this game for the longest time. I think it was just, like, at the time, modern day. But looking at it, I was like, because, you know, GTA Vice City was a period piece and so was San Andreas. I didn't know what this was supposed to be. Especially because, you know, there's people using, like, beepers or something. There's, like, pagers to get messages. I feel like at this time we kind of had cell phones. I know my mom had a cell phone, but I don't think it had like a proper messenger on it. You're lucky if you had a phone that had a fucking snake.
Eight Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
It was all right, so for me, like, I hadn't heard of GTA. I think I saw None Fun All the Way In, Double None Fun All the Way In, header. there. What? Can't read that. Yeah, I didn't hear about GTA. The first one I had heard of actually was that expansion, the London 1969 thing. Like, that was my first time. Oh, look, we got a Seam of the World. It's all good. This is look. I feel like this looks better than it did before, but I don't know. It's been a long time since I checked this release out. Oh boy, fucking packages. Wow, looks just like real life. But all right, back to the GTA stuff. So I had heard of GTA kind of, but never really played it. I don't think I had a PlayStation at the time, you know, when GTA 1 and 2 were around. Got a Dreamcast, and there was a used record place I would go to. They also sold games, and the cool thing about their games is that all of their games, for some reason, were 20 bucks. It's like PlayStation games, flat price, $10. Even multi-disc games. And then they had Dreamcast games for 20 bucks. And my friend, this kid I knew at the time, he found out, like, you know, I would get games from there like every few weeks. Like, I would save up my lunch money and then buy a game. And I don't know why. I guess he knew that GTA 2 was out for the Dreamcast, so he's like, "Oh man, you gotta go get this GTA game." I was like, "What the fuck is it?" So I bought it, and was like, "What is this?" Because the whole game was in that top-down view. Can I even do that here? I don't think this game has the top-down view. But yeah, I was very confused. He's like, "You can do anything in this game." I was like, "I can't see anything to do anything." Oh boy. But yeah, GTA 3, when that came out, I rented it, and I had a fun story with that, which was I rented GTA 3 and Final Fantasy X the same weekend. Yeah, I didn't have a memory card at the time, and I was very excited. At the time, I was big into RPGs, so I was very excited to play Final Fantasy X, and I spent maybe like 6 hours playing it. You know, I knew, it was like, man, if I die, I'm gonna lose all this progress. Maybe I can get a memory card before that happens. So I left my PlayStation on. I think it was like Friday night. I played it all night Friday night. Saturday morning, I get up, go skating with some kids, skateboarding, and then I come back home like an hour or two later. I think I had a bad session skating, and like my brother had turned off Final Fantasy and then put this in and didn't even finish that opening mission, and I was so pissed. This is an older brother. He's 7 years older than me, and he was just like, he heard GTA was cool, so he was just driving around, hitting people and stealing cars, and I was like, "You're not even doing anything. You're not even doing the story." Oh man.
Respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
There's the weapon wheel. Why does she look like that? Hello. So he's the one that got me into video games. But like when I was younger, my brother used to be. It's funny because we, you know, we're not, you know, we get along all right, I guess. I don't talk to my family much. It's just the thing where I don't know. They're all into different things, and whenever I talk, I feel like I don't necessarily fit in. So I'm just like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. It's all good. But yeah, my brother, you know, when I was younger, he had a Nintendo. I think he had an Atari before I was born or something, and I forgot what this mission was. I remember what it is now. I was thinking I had somebody with me, but I don't. Anyway, so we used to play Nintendo games together. Then I think I got a Sega Genesis, and we'd play that together. But then at some point, it turned into him. The way I see it is he found out what girls were and vaginas were, and he's like, "I don't have time for video games anymore." And that was that. So I had nobody to play with. So by the time GTA 3 came out, he wasn't really into games. He would check out big games, like, you know, if they had like a new like Madden or something, or GTA, but outside of that, like nothing. The last time he was here, he actually had I got my retro consoles in here, and he was like, "Give me that Sega Genesis." I was like, "No, it's not happening." I gave him my Nintendo in the past and had so many games for it, and he's like, "I'll give it back to you," and like, he never did. I think he lost it, and I had like 30 games for that thing. Yeah. It's like, what vaginas? You can find those in GTA. What? You don't need a real one. Use your hand. Man. But yeah, like, for the longest time, whenever I would see GTA 3, I would just remember that and be like, I don't play this. This is the game that meant I couldn't finish Final Fantasy. I even made it to the famous weird laughing cutscene without dying. You know, the ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That crap. I thought it was really charming at the time. Having to go back and do that again, not nearly as fun. I'm sorry, I'm voice acting too good. But yeah, good times. Good times. I think the other thing that threw me off with this game was like, couldn't place the soundtrack. It's all over the place. Oh, my man didn't have a head a second ago. Clothing store. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man, I got pulled out. Yeah, I think so. I think that's right. Which again, like, you know, you might associate that with like Scarface, so that's, you know, like 80s, say like 70s, 80s, so trying to figure out when this game exactly takes place is a bit of a mystery. Where's this guy going? Why are they driving like that? Why are they driving like this? What's happening? They must be stopped. They're doing something suspicious. I don't know what they're doing. Sir? Or madam? You need to pull over? Alright, is part of this person's head missing too? Yeah, they're just wearing like a construction helmet. Alright. Oh shit, there's a cop. Whoops. Whatever. It was my car to begin with. I paid money for the game, so it's my car. Oh, jeez. Chatterbox, right?
I'm driving. I was bored stupid at my daughter's recitals and my son's little league games. Thanks to
It's really funny hearing them talk about like
wireless head-to-head 3D
getting animals shipped to you, because I do believe we had a dog at one point that she wanted a specific breed, and I think we had it shipped to us. I think we like met the person somewhere, but I think they put it on an airplane. I also worked for a guy who did that.
Then you can upgrade your life.
And now it is my
Shit.
here as the founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of saving your
Yes.
marriage. Fernando, welcome.
The pleasure is mine, Laszlo. It is an honor to be here. I feel blessed.
Thanks. So tell me about Fernando's New Beginnings.
Truly, Laszlo, it is a miracle, a blessing. It is a revolution in the marriage guidance. For my people, marriage is, how'd you say, sacred. The bond between the father and the mother. It is made in heaven and in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
think so.
For my people, it is the holiest, most sacrosanct thing imaginable. Like a church. Yet, for it to be a happy marriage, it must also be like a brothel. The woman, she must be many, many arts. Be skilled in making house, cooking, changing the diapers on the babies. And she must also be a whore. A vixen in the bedroom. Imaginative, exotic, constantly fresh. It is impossible. You change diapers and then you are a French maid? Fernando thinks not. Fernando knows not.
Well, I mean, you know, it's an age-old problem. I mean, how do you keep the excitement in a marriage?
Excitement, exactly. Passion, danger. How, Laszlo? How? Tell me how, and I give you a big, big kiss. Like I give a woman. But I am not going to give you a big kiss. Not a kiss like I give a woman or even a donkey.
Twin Tub 2?
You do not know.
Well, I mean, in this case, ignorance kind of seems like bliss. I wasn't really up for kissing on air. I mean,
why not, Laszlo? Am I not attractive? Am I not irresistible even to you? Well, no matter. Why all this talking about kissing?
I mean, you brought it up.
No, my friend. You say you not want to kiss me. I was talking how to say, hypothetically, to make me all personal. It's a bit different. If I say, imagine if your wife was early.
Oh man, it's I had a friend who he had the PC version, and he was obsessed with taking all the radio stations and like putting in like custom ones, but it would be like other people doing like weird skits and stuff, like just fake talk radio things. I feel like that's the days before podcasts were really a thing too.
Regular girl, Misty, go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo Turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door, so keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. I was looking at his face. I'm trying to figure out if like the models look any better or not.
I can save you, and I can save your marriage.
My marriage doesn't need saving.
Hey, you are the one mentioning the pretty assisting and the office furniture and the ay caramba, my friend. Listen, Laszlo, and listen very closely. Your marriage is a gift. It's a present from above. But you are a man.
Speaking of Tank, there's a lot of videos of people playing. I think it's
When the man he sees wife all fat, all early,
I think it's Forza Horizon, maybe 4 or 5. I believe there's a 5. That's one in Mexico, where people are just listening to Freebird and just going on crazy runs. Looks super cool. I had what got me to upgrade to Windows 10. It was Killer Instinct coming out on PC, only on Windows 10, and Forza Horizon. I think it was Forza Horizon 3 came out on PC. But yeah, man, I imagine having a steering wheel and being in the right mindset and just like trying to get the biggest combo going full speed probably feels awesome. That was the other thing about GTA. GTA 3 specifically was like, you know, going to somebody's house who was a huge GTA fan. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with 5. I know people play online, but I'm sure the people that play single player, it's still a thing about like playing the game to get the highest wanted level possible, and that's the game, which is always, that was never my playstyle. It will be fun every now and then, but there's people like that's all they do is like try to survive. Set it to 5 stars and then try to survive.
A man is a good father, a loving husband, the winner of bread 6.5 days a week. On the spare half day, I save.
When are you gonna drill me? Yeah, I think that's the thing people do in GTA, like all of them, including 1 and 2. And 1 and 2, it's weird because, like, you can't, your visibility is so bad. Everything's just top down.
Joey! Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
Alright, pass the mission. Bitch. Let me come steal that car back. Whatever. This is fine.
us now. Hey,
Actually, trying to let's go to let's save and switch games, because GTA is the kind of game that, like, you can kind of, to me, if you play GTA without thinking too much, it's a lot easier to play. The moment you start getting too invested in, especially GTA 3's like story, you start noticing, you're like, yo, these checkpoints suck. There's so much small stuff about GTA 3. It's like, man, wish it wasn't like this. Yeah. Wasn't there the ambulance too? I remember reading about the police missions and thinking, like, man, that's cool. You can do anything in this game. This was, this rain here, this was a big problem when the game was new. I feel like my frame rate dropped, but originally it would be like really fat drops of rain. But on top of that too, it was like, it would rain inside of buildings, or like I'd look in the car here and you could see the rain in there. It was like you would turn and you could tell. It seemed like what they did is, like, if you picture a scanline filter in an emulator, is like that was the rain filter, so they just applied it over the graphics for the game. It was constant. So weird. All right. I think this looks better. I don't know. Again, I haven't played this in a long time. Oh man, the number of things, the number of, like, you know, you would meet that one kid who's really into RPGs, and you go to their house and, you know, they're like, oh, check out let's play Final Fantasy VII, it's my favorite game, and they've got like 4 save files and all 4 at level 99, and they did that like just from the beginning. It's like, what's wrong with you? I had a friend who did that. The thing is that he did it, I swear we were like 18, 19 years old, and he started doing that. I was like, you gotta stop. He had the first one from when he was younger, but like right after he graduated, he just got deep into Final Fantasy VII. Let's see. There was that one. Loaded No More Heroes, but I can't do No More Heroes right now because I'm too tired and it's too much mashing the attack button. Okami starts off a little bit too slow. The Long Dark. That is not retro. I want to check out that Switch port. Maybe I'll do that. I'm talking about games, not wanting to play a game that's slow paced. That is a game where you're in the middle of the snow surviving. Oh, this kills me, man. Obviously, I'm looking for the Lone Dark in the L section. It's probably under the T section. Is it? Where are we? There it is. Baseball Stars 2. Do I not have that? I'm hurt. Big Tournament Golf, which is Neo Turf Masters, Blazing Star, Mark of the Wolves, Metal Slug 3, Super Sidekicks. Super Sidekicks. Man. I don't think I own. I want to see how much that is. I can't figure out if Baseball Stars 2 is a good game. So I have this theory when it comes to older games. Like, I think animation. Oh no, I just want to see how much it, like, if it's on sale. There's some Neo Geo stuff that goes on sale under the hamster thingy. Anyway, like, if you play a beat 'em up, it's so hard to figure out like why one game is good and another game is bad, because you'll play them, you're like, oh, these are both the same, and like, it's not like, you know, if you play Fate or Final Fight and then you go play like Battletoads. There's some people that might be like, man, Battletoads is garbage. Like the arcade Battletoads and Battle Maniacs. But Final Fight, this is a good one. But when I play Final Fight now, I'm like, it's not really appealing. But at the time, I think it was just the quality of the graphics and the sound effects pushed those games a long way. I feel the same way about sports games, like Baseball Stars, where I swear that game was awesome. But when I play it now, I just get really annoyed with like fielding and stuff. Yeah, it looks so cool. The game looks so cool, but then it's like, you know, there's some stuff in the game where it's like, if it wasn't for these animations, like, would I like this? Like, I don't really want to play Baseball Stars 1 or Baseball Stars Professional. I want to play Baseball Stars 2. I want to see that guy break that bat in the hunt. That's good. I remember playing this, there was like a lock-in, and they had this and they had Metal Slug. That was my first time seeing Metal Slug, and I thought this game was incredible. There it is. Nope. King of Fighters 94. Thank goodness for Hamster and the arcade archive stuff. I do wish that they would put these out as like collections in the US with, you know, a handful of, like, maybe you get a manual or like, you know, you get a virtual arcade cabinet or something. No, it's just buy the games individually. It's a chance to make some money, you know, quick bucks. You throw it on there for $8 and all of a sudden, you know, you end up playing that. Arcade Stadium. Yeah, there's nothing in those games. Like, let me make sure. I think the most you get is like region changing. Let's go with Real Bout. Or you can play in caravan mode, which I'm still not 100% sure what that is. I think it just checks your high scores, because that's what I play fighting games for. I remember Justin Wong set the world record for like the highest score for, I think it was like the highest arcade score for Darkstalkers, but nobody cared because, like, who plays a fighting game to get a high score? It's like, oh man, I broke the leaderboard in Street Fighter 2. It's like, who gives a shit? Nobody cares. High score mode. So is that like free play on this? I don't think I've played anything in caravan mode. Oh man, it's giving me flashbacks to when the Nintendo 64 came out and they would do tours. You could go to places and try it. Gotcha. That works back then. That works in terms of emulators. I guess that's kind of like when you see people hanging out, you'll see streams of people, of you like 2 or 3 people trying to play the what's it called, the Nintendo World Championship cartridges. It's just like, it's not quite the same thing when, you know, there's no actual money on the line, or maybe somebody's betting like $10, $50, whatever. Bob Wilson. I wish the minus button was insert coin, but it's L and then R. L is insert coin, R is start. Oh shit, John Cena's come to the ring. I don't know why I thought Billy Kane was the coolest fucking character back then. I guess because he was a fighting game character in a regular fighting game that had a staff, but it was fucking stick to me. Oh lord. Nice. Damn, I tried to disrespect her. Yeah, I said, how about no invincibility here? Alright, let's see. Nice. I got sidestepped by the AI in real bout. Damn, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh no! I almost won by timeout. Oh wait, I might still be able to do it. Come on. Ah, this woman. Franco Bash, Anfu. Kim. Duck King. Bring Duck King back. Really cool character. Yo, so much damage. He does have it. He's like, where's this stupid flash kick? There it is. Amazing. Oh, jeez. The soundtrack is actually pretty. I've never really listened to it like that. Like this. Man, this usually goes better for me. Not working out so well. I'm trying to do moves, but they're not. I'm gonna blame my inability to play on a controller. That's it. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Happy Friday, I think. I do believe it's pretty much Friday. It's not quite Friday, but it's basically Friday. There's no... There is a move list. Oh, man. Man, he got knocked out. Like, out of the ring. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it perfect. Give it. Oh man. I triple ate him. Good job, Tim. Okay, we're good. We'll back up. That holds up alright. Alright, let's see. What else do we have here? Broforce. You see how Okami is here? In the download list, it's at the very bottom. Doesn't matter what you have because of the like little accent thing over the O. So dumb. Oh boy. Let's see if Dreamlight Valley is I haven't loaded this up in a very long time. I'm sure I'm gonna need a bunch of space to get this thing installed. I had a lot of fun with this, and then what it was that got me to stop playing was the realization that like at the time like, oh, it's gonna be a free-to-play game. And what the fuck was that? Anyway, I was worried that when the game went free to play, they're going to all the timers that they had. It's like, oh, if you want to chop down trees, you got an energy meter you got to worry about. Then you got to go eat if you want to fill the energy meter back up, and like eating would cost money. So I was like, they can charge you for money, or they could charge you for energy or whatever, so you can keep playing. None of that stuff was in the game. I think they canceled the free to play plans for the games. They're just trying to make it an entertaining game. But for me, as a person who always liked the idea of Animal Crossing, I played a good amount of the first one alone, but the rest of them, like, I don't have the social circle to really benefit from that. So having a game like Dreamlight Valley that's got like missions to do works a lot for me. I don't want to get rid of this. Just Dance is the one I'd be the closest to getting rid of, but I mean, I enjoy the song list in Just Dance. Not all of it, but you know, it's fun every now and then. And there's this. I haven't played this in a long time, but that's because there's so much DLC and I don't have any of it. Clubhouse games always makes me feel bad because I remember trying to play that with my dad, and I got him and my mom to play it a couple times. It's different mini games together. Horizon Chase Turbo. This is a really cool game, except for the fact that they want you to collect coins, which is like instantly just like, I'm gonna drive it because it makes it instantly look like a mobile game. It's having like floating rings around the stages. For City Girls, I guess. It's got that really cool theme song, but whatever. Check out the opening of Doom 64. It's like real life. Those broke the shop. They broke the one in Mom's room? I mean, they got the one in your room. It's downstairs in the basement. Just tell her she's gotta talk to Pee-wee. She's gotta talk to Pee-wee, but yeah, she's good. Okay. What are they? Man. Nothing. Broke this shower. I remember I rented this game. I believe I rented this game. I was going between this and Doom 64, whatever they called it. Just being confused because I had played Doom by this point. It was like, this is weird. But I didn't, you know, some people say that this is cool because it's got an atmosphere to it. Like, instead of just being like a, you know, fun action-y thingy, there's a bit of horror. It's because the game is, you know, you can listen to the soundtrack, you can already tell. Right, Pee-wee? looks like I should open. How do I run? Let's just go. Oh geez, I found a secret area. Oh geez. Okay. Guess I should keep using this. Not that. Oh, right, they do that, don't they? Still not interesting. If you press L, that goes into the... That's the toggle for the melee weapons. If you press R, that is the... I guess, projectile weapons. Gross. This? What the fuck was that? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, well... Too tired, man. I'm too tired for video games right now, I guess. So... Oh wait, looking right to the exit. There's an imp. It's gone now. There was an imp here, it's gone now. The Terraformer. Make sure you write down the password. How creepy this is. The music is so, like, so unsettling. And then the enemy models also look like they're different. They're more realistic. Yep, they look real. Well, real for N64 FPS stuff. But anyway, go ahead and save here, and that's gonna be it for now. Might be back later on. We'll see. For now, peace out. Have a good night. Happy Game Awards night. Happy Friday-ish, Thursday night, Friday, whatever.